Podcast clip.
Keep doing this if we do not end everything.
Yeah. Well, and that can be really difficult, right? I mean, because I did the same thing within my relationship, is that, my oldest daughter's now 25, and around that time, that's when I had a health scare that, propelled me
Yes.
into doing this work, into energy work and everything. So as I did my own work, and then you start to see the patterns in yourself, and you start to see the patterns within your relationship. I've said this before too on the podcast, that I didn't leave my husband because I didn't love him, but I loved both of us enough to not keep putting us through this, because people grow at their own rate.
Yep.
And he was growing,
yep.
But we were not growing together. And when you're not really growing together, you're not compatible anymore.
Yep.
Right? And that's okay.
Oh, absolutely.
It's okay
yep.
to take yourselves out of that situation to make it healthier for both of you. And it's a really hard thing to do.
Well, I mean, it's hard to see, let alone actually make the decision.
Yeah.
But once you actually commit, right? And that was really hard, like realizing the triggers and the trauma and the recycling process.
Mm-hmm.
And this is sort of one of the things that people don't understand, where they can mentally analyze an experience and they can convince themselves that they understand because they've thought about it. But thinking about it does not necessarily equate feeling the depths of the story that you have told yourself, or that you are holding on to, or that you are allowing to exist inside your head, inside your heart, connected to this repetition and the recycling and the addiction to this trauma and the stories surrounding it.
Yeah.
And it takes practice. It takes practice with little things, little triggers first, before you build that toolbox that allows you to go deeper and to address core issues of huge, family inherited programming, or huge lenses from society and culture in terms of how you view politics or sex or religion or spirituality or just life in general.
Yeah.
And it's really important to understand that stepping back into observation takes practice, and it's not always successful until you learn